Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a spiritual teaching because, as most of you know, I'm a spiritual advisor and psychic medium. So if you're new, now you know. And I want to talk to you about signs that we get from spirit and our loved ones on the other side. And although I talk about this often, the reason why I wanted to talk about this again today is because I had a client message me and email me and ask me about dreams and the significance of them and what their meaning is in regards to, well, she just didn't really it was just a general question, but that got me thinking about how I was going to do a video anyways about what signs and how spirit sends signs to us from the other side and which ways they do this and how they come through. Okay, so we're first going to talk about communication from spirit and how they communicate with us. So they do communicate with us in many different ways, and one of them is through our dreams. When the soul leaves the physical body, it will send messages often through dreams to its loved ones because this is when we are most acceptable of the dreams and the messages they're trying to send us. So sometimes they may just show themselves to you in your dream and let you know that they are with you. So you might just see them, they might just appear in your dream. They might not say anything, they might just be there and you might just be staring at them. Or they may give you a hug to show you that they are around you and they are comforting you from the other side and they are with you. And you may see a memory as well from them in your dreams, and they could be giving you a happy memory of what it was, a memory you guys had together here on Earth. And this is also something they will send us through our dreams to show us that they are with us and that they are here with us still and they're not completely gone, because when we leave our physical body, we are still here, our consciousness, our soul is still around, and we don't completely leave. Energy can't be destroyed, so we don't just disappear into thin air. So they will often send memories through dreams as well. And they also send us messages about advice or things that we need to hear to help us on our human experience. And they can also send us warnings through our dreams too. So you'll know if it's a visit from spirit or from a loved one if the dream seems very realistic to you. We all have those dreams where we're like, oh my goodness, I had this dream and it was like I was there, I was living in this dream. And this is usually because this is actually happening on a soul level. Because when we sleep, our soul actually does leave our body. So this is called an outer body experience. And everyone thinks that there's some phenomena or that they're this magical thing, but we actually do leave our bodies often when we are sleeping, because rest and sleep is mostly for our physical body. Our physical body needs to replenish itself, and our soul just gets bored. And so oftentimes we will actually leave our body and just wander around and visit our loved ones and visit people. And we actually do often get these, we think these are dreams, but they're actually happening and they feel extremely real to us. And that's how you will know that it's an actual spirit that is trying to contact you and connect with you. If it feels really real and you think it actually happened, okay? So you'll feel like you're a part of the dream if it's a sign from spirit or a loved one. And messages from spirit, whether in our wake or sleep state, are sent to us through our crown chakra. And that is how they are sent to us through our waking state, not when we're sleeping. And the crown chakra is a chakra that connects us to the universe, and it is above our head and all spiritual knowledge, all that is. We all have access to collective knowledge and wisdom. We just have to tune into it and open our crown chakra up to it, okay? And our guides, angels, our loved ones on the other side, the universe, God, ascended masters, you name it. That's how they connect with us during our wake state. And actually when we are dreaming as well. So we don't only leave our body sometimes. We don't always leave our body when we're sleeping. But we we don't always have an outer body experience, but we also do still receive messages through our crown chakra when you're sleeping as well from the other side. So they absolutely send us messages in the 3D and physical reality too, which can come through physical things like smelling them, seeing flashes in the corner of your eyes. They come to us by sending us things like coins and feathers and birds and animals and butterflies, and often the loved one, each spirit will usually send us the same thing to sort of like let us know that it's them, okay? They also will send us messages through our feelings as well, and we could just feel them around us. So you might hear often people say, I can just feel my so-and-so who's on the other side around me sometimes. I just feel them. And this is clairestience, because you can feel the energy of them. You can feel their soul around you. So spirit and the universe also send signs through other people. And for example, say you are scrolling through TikTok and you come across a video and you think to yourself, wow, I really needed to hear this. This was meant for me. This is not a coincidence. There really is no coincidences. Not everything, it has a meaning and a purpose. There are some things that just happen, but mainly and mostly everything that happens to us isn't a coincidence. It's supposed to happen. Even little things like where we are, who we're talking to, what we're seeing. So they will send us messages through things that we're seeing, whether it's on TV or TikTok, social media, billboards. And they will send us messages through people as well. And this could be, a friend they might be sending a message through, or a teacher or a guide, or just anyone in general, a friend or a partner. They will also send them messages through their crown chakra to give to you as well if you're not connected or not really paying attention to the signs and messages that you are getting, okay? So spirit will always send us signs if we really need it. Or will only send us signs if we really need it. So they aren't really going to send us a sign or a message just because. There are random spirits that may do that, but it's very rare because it does take a lot of effort on their part to send us a message and a sign. So it's not very often that they're just going to do it for no reason. Often it's because they are either warning us about something, or we are lonely, or we have been thinking about them. They're letting us know they are around, or they're trying to help us through a difficult time in our life, like grief or heartbreak or sorrow. That's when they will be around the most and send messages the most to us. The reason being is because they're not going to send us messages 24/7 and give us answers that we want. Because a lot of times we're like, oh, I wish we could just find some clarity. I mean, this happens to me often. Or I wish I could just get some answers from the other side, and I'm not getting any. And this is because if they gave us messages for everything in our life and we never had to figure anything out on our own, what would be the purpose of us being here? There would be no purpose, right? Because we come here to grow and learn and grow and evolve. And so we do have to figure things out on our own. That is all part of the journey and the purpose here. So it is normal in a dream state that isn't from spirit to have dreams that we remember as well. But when this is a dream that isn't from spirit or isn't from the other side or a spirit guide or a loved one, we usually aren't participating in the dream. That is how you know the difference in dreams. If you're not participating in the dream with this other person or in whatever is happening, and you are like standing on the sidelines watching, that is usually just your thoughts and your own brain processing what's been happening in your life, and your soul processing the things that are happening in your life as well, not just your brain. So sometimes it is just our own thoughts, but these thoughts are still coming from our higher self, okay? So if we're going through stuff in our life, we're not aligned with our higher being or the best we can be, which is what your higher self really is. So your higher self will come through messages and dreams, just like spirit, to give you clarity and help you see things from a different perspective, or give you the answers that you've been looking for, that they think that your higher self is trying to guide you to and make you see. So this will be something, if these dreams that we're witnessing, and they aren't from spirit, but the ones that we are witnessing, or they're from our higher self, sometimes they are brought to our consciousness, and this is why we remember them in the wake state. So, if this is the case, where your higher self is trying to send you messages, you will often also have emotions and feel these emotions in your dream. So like feeling happy or crying or frustrated or mad. And this is because your higher self is trying to get you to remember or to explain to you why you're having these feelings and why this is happening in your life. And so what I'm trying to say is another way we can understand that the dream is from our higher self is when we actually feel these emotions in the dream, okay? So I hope that explains it, and I hope that you understand more about your dreams and you can figure out what dreams are from spirit, your spirit guides, whatever, the loved ones, ascended masters, your ancestors, and what ones are just from your higher self and you trying to send yourself a message, okay? So I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I want to thank you guys for just supporting me and being there for me, all of my loyal subscribers. It means so much to me, and I'm glad that you can see who I truly am and genuinely see that I'm here to help you, and I'm here to help ascend other souls and raise vibrations in the consciousness of this planet. I am a light worker, so that is the main reason why I help and do spiritual teachings and explain these things to you guys, okay? So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Namaste. Bye, everybody.